Hello everybody and welcome to tonight's stream. I am back streaming, still got a little bit of a dry sore throat I guess from the flu that I've had over the last couple of weeks, well the last couple of days anyway, last week or so. But I am back now and getting back into the streaming of things, catching up on some of the stuff I missed while I was out. And first up to catch up, we're going to be playing Clea 2, which is an Aussie developed game, comes to us from Inverted Mouse or something similar like that, and yeah, it's kind of a horror stealth survival thing. You can't fight back, it's more about exploring and hiding from various monsters and stuff. It's very indie. I did play the previous one and it had a lot of good ideas, didn't really execute on a lot of them, but it had its heart in the right place, and now I'm hoping that Clea 2 can start to execute on some of the good work that the first one did. So, we'll give people a moment or two to jump on. It has been a week since I last did a stream. I'm not sure if anybody is going to be around and interested in tuning in, but hopefully we get some people to talk to as we play. That would be fun. I do like having other people on my streams. But yeah, we'll give people a moment or two, then we'll get stuck into it. Oakley dokley then, let's get stuck into this. So, as I mentioned, it's not a hardcore horror thing by any means, it's very light on the horror elements, but it is a horror themed stealth game where you need to avoid enemies that are stalking you, and you can't really fight back. It's one of those kinds of games. It's 2D and stuff, or it should be, if it's anything like the first one, and it has a creepy vibe to it, which is pretty cool. Now this one I do need to play with sound on. You're absolutely essential. You need to be able to hear the footsteps of the enemies kind of stalking around. So I have left the sound on my own TV quite low. Usually I play these streams with sound off so that there's no echo. If you are hearing an echo as I play, just let me know and I'll try and figure something out. But hopefully it's at a low enough volume that you won't be able to hear the TV sound and you'll just hear the ambient sound plus my voice. Hello, welcome Didi and Sanatana. Great to have you both on the stream. Yeah, waifus of a sort, yes. They're pretty cute characters. They're nicely drawn. And yeah, it's an Aussie game. I do like that. I like Aussie games. I like supporting the local industry where I can. Let's jump into it, shall we? New game. New game. So, what do we got? We got 4 difficulty settings. We can only play on light or dark at the moment. Let's be wimpy about this. Let's play on light. Infinite saves. 1-ups. Whoa. There we go. If you want to play it really easy, you can do that. No, we're not going to do that. Let's play with infinite saves, though, because, yeah. Saving usually requires 1 candle. Candles are not needed for saving on light mode. Well, it doesn't matter then, does it? But we'll play with infinite lives anyway. As Slayer saves anyway. Yes, a cringe nationalist. Okay, so here's our different costumes. So this is new. We didn't get costumes in the last Clea, in the original Clea. So there's lots of different costumes you can unlock. Ooh, invisibility cloak. That's pretty cool. But we haven't unlocked any of those yet. You stand for Uzbekistan. I wonder if there has ever been an Uzbekistan game. If there is, I would be very interested in playing it. What are we going to go with? I think we're going to go with a blue hair, I think. Natsumi Moe. Natsumi Moe. We're going with the blue hair. I do like blue here. Or blue-green, as it will. So here we go, we're jumping into it now. The Chester mansion is up ahead. Soon the Soul Chalice's powers will be mine. She's a treasure hunter. This is Castlevania. Oh. And then there's a weird kid and a cat. I think that's a cat. I'm going to assume cat. And they just show up and walk away. Cool. Why not? Good and creepy. And then an even creepier old man just shows up.
You must be the new maid Flora. I'm Clea, humble servant of the Chester family. Let's hurry inside. Looks like rain is about to fall.
So you've signed up as a maid. There you go. There you go. That's the concept for this game.
Good evening.
Well, he looks creepy.
Likewise,
I don't know if we can trust him.
leave us.
Liam Romance.
So, this is the Soul Chalice.
Indeed, it can trade one compatible soul for another to resurrect the dead.
It can trade one compatible soul for another to resurrect the dead. And he's just leaving it on the table there. That's pretty good security for such a powerful artifact. Hello, Restart Kun. Welcome. Thank you for joining us. I'm glad we can run one at a time that you can jump on. We're talking about stealing this very powerful chalice, which is just sitting there on the table in this house.
The chalice can only be used once, however, so we can't let it go to waste.
Very well. How can I help?
Where's Indiana Jones when you need him?
First, we must reopen the portal into the fourth dimension.
First, we must reopen the portal into the fourth dimension.
Portal has
Okay.
been tampered with, but I trust you'll find a way.
And
Yes,
so this is like a wizard's society or something, I guess. They all look like magic users anyway. And that guy keeps showing up and then walking away. How rude. Doesn't even say anything. Oh, it's a she. Right.
don't worry about it. Let's get on with work.
Understood.
Anyway, while we're waiting for this cutscene to finish, how has everyone been? What games have you been playing? How was everyone's Easter? Did you get much done over the 4-day weekend? If it was a 4-day weekend in your part of the world, I hope you had a good time.
The train.
I was recovering from my flu. That was fun. But it meant I got to play an awful lot of games on my Apple TV, which was pretty cool. There's been some good ones that have released. You may have seen I've been reviewing them on DDNet. And yeah, I've been playing some really good stuff. Apple TV is a genuine console these days, so get on that if you haven't yet. Is she really a maid? It looks like she is. Or maybe she's faking it. Who knows? That being the mystery. Sorry, but betrayal is kind of my thing. I like this girl. You managed to watch a lot of people. Thank you for sharing that, Diddy. I've been playing nothing. That's fair enough too. If you've been, as long as you've been having a good time and enjoying yourself, that's the main thing. Who cares if everything else gets left behind? You only get one life. Okay, we're finally in control of things. Headphones recommended. I don't have headphones on. I will. But would she betray a cute girl? I don't know, Diddy. We're about to find out, I think. So, movement. Okay, sneak, run, peek under door. So we've got a couple of different actions we can play with. Let's get going. We've got to open a fourth dimension wall or something. A door to the fourth dimension. That's our run. That's me peeking through the door. I don't know what that's doing. That's interesting. How do I go through? There we go. So, yeah, this is basically playing exactly like the predecessor did. The previous... that'll be a hiding spot, you see. The previous Clea, the original one, was much like this. You would skulk around these kinds of 2D environments, hoping that you didn't run into enemies, which we haven't come across yet. And that was basically it. It was about exploring as you went along. And that's a save there. Birthday cakes. That's locked. We'll head down to the second floor. I'm sure we'll come across enemies soon enough. Well, I'm really glad that you're able to jump on. I've got to find more times, a greater variety of times to do these streams, I think. Because it's good when people can jump on. So there's a portrait of the family, creepy as they be. What do we got here? Oh. So then be instructions that are just hanging up on the wall, I guess. Now, obviously, if you're running, the enemy will hear you much more loudly. If you're not running, then you can generally sneak away. Okay, press that. What's here? Invitation card. Unsatisfied with life. Join us as we march between... So this is a cult. For we are students of War Maiden. Aren't we all? Aren't we all? Free lectures available every full moon. Embrace the chaos and it will surely light your way. I like the Chesters. They're my kind of people. There is a tiptoe option. I'll show you that. You can sneak around. See? That's sneaking. I mean, it's a bit hard to tiptoe when you're wearing heels that big, but... I mean, I'm pretty impressed you can run. Those heels are pretty high. I can't go through there. It's setting a dog off or something. Oh! Got me a key. Take the Chester key. So that little switch that I clicked moved that up. And now I should be able to make my way through here. Maybe. Nope. Maybe we go this way then. Nope. I think, yeah, maybe we do have to go back upstairs. No, definitely not letting me go through that door. So, this does have a slower start than the original Clea. The original Clea was basically off with the enemies as soon as you started to play, and it was a very short game. It was about 2 hours or so to get all the way through it. So this might be a little bit more extended this time around. Thanks for joining, Santana. I appreciate you dropping in to say hello, and thanks for the kind words. I do appreciate that too. Alright. Is it a good idea to go clunking around in heavy boots in such a setting? I would suggest probably not. And welcome to the stream too, Beaten on Easy. I would suggest probably not, but that's what we're doing. That's exactly what she's doing. Those are the save points if you're playing on the higher difficulty levels, but we're not, so that doesn't really matter too much. Oh, it's a toilet. If you flush the toilet, it makes noise. Sometimes you do need to make the noise to attract the monster to come, and then they run away again afterwards. But in this case, we haven't met the monster yet. Oh, there's a spider there. That's a bit ugly. Am I boycotting Genshin? I haven't played Genshin in ages. Just so you know. I did play it a bit at the start. I quite like it. I actually think it was pretty decent as far as gacha games go. But, yeah, I don't have that kind of time. If you're not going to spend your way through a gacha game, then you may as well stop playing, because you have to commit a lot of time to make your way through it. But, yeah, I liked what Genshin could have been. Whoa! That's cool. It's a Stargate. That must be the gateway to the fourth dimension that they were talking about. So, stairs up. Where do these stairs take us? Whoa! There you go. Unfortunately, not very smart enemies. So, off she goes. So now we have to deal with enemies. I'm going to have to sneak around a bit more. Oh, there's a book there. What's the book say? Mum and Dad sold a hex to Mr. Zoo. The curse backfired. Now Mr. Zoo's wife has no arms or legs. It's gross. When Mr. Zoo tried to complain, he disappeared. Vanished like he never existed. I was scared. I would be too, May. That is a creepy story you've just shared. Now let's try and get this little monster to come chase us. If I flush the toilet, he should come, that little monster thing. There, see? Told you. I told you. And that's basically what you need to do. You need to outsmart these little monster things. Because once they disappear, they don't come back again for a while. So it's not really a kind of a jump scare horror game. Like I said, it was pretty light on the horror elements as such. But it does, it does have those horror themes in it. And otherwise it's a fairly nice kind of puzzle game of sorts. So there's some blue water. And a leaf switch. Uh-oh. Run for the hills! I don't know why I ducked in there. Actually, I do know. Here's the toilet. Get the monster show up. Now go away, little monster. You know, my favourite horror game was always Clock Tower 3. I don't know if anybody else played Clock Tower 3, but it was my favourite horror game by a long way. Still is. I would like to play it again, but unfortunately it's a PlayStation 2 game and never got... Uh-oh! It's a PlayStation 2 horror game, never got a re-release. Or a port or anything, and now the PlayStation 3 server's going down, so even if it was released there, I would be able to play it. And yeah, it's just one of those games that should have been archived, but never will be. But excellent game is Clock Tower 3. Uh-oh. I just got. And that's it. So when you die, I pressed the wrong button and I got caught. I meant to run and I pressed the camera button. And she copped it. So we're going to have to go back a little bit now. Where did I save? Good grief. Where did I even save the game? I think I need to go back and get that. I need to go back and get that first key now, actually, I think. Yep, I think I have to get this key. So once I click this down, be able to grab this key. Alright. Now we got up to the bitters. We got as far as I did before I died last time. I tell you what, one thing I've really been impressed with Clea, this game is a one-man band kind of game. Definitely just a single person created it. And they've done a really good job with the art stuff. Like, I really like the art design. The character design is great. And it's big sprites. Like, that's not easy to do either. That kind of size art. And it's all nice and smoothly animated. So, presentationally, it's excellent. Go away. Uh-oh. Get lost. Anyway, the reason I was mentioning Clock Tower 3 was it's actually a stalker horror game like this one, but a little bit more violent. Or a lot more violent, actually. But it was actually the last project of the director of the Battle Royale film. So a really well-known Japanese director. Name escapes me right now, but he did like 50 films in his career. And then it was also wow, lots of doors to go through here. Let's go through this one. Clock Tower 3 was also... Oh, what? The monster came through the door. Clock Tower 3 was also based on a whole bunch of real-life serial killers, and the idea was that you kind of had to go from different kind of time period to time period, escaping them, and then working out how to defeat them in the long term. And it was really interesting as somebody who finds all that stuff kind of fascinating in a morbid way. Clock Tower 3 was the first blue reflection game. That's pretty true, actually. A very dark version of it, but it was. Did you ever play it, Did you ever play Clock Tower 3? So we're going to try again. I need to be a bit more careful, I think. I'm being a little bit over-eager at the moment, and it's leading me to make mistakes. As long as you can duck in, they don't find you if you're hiding. That's the other thing. So it's not really a kind of rushing horror game. Oh, okay. Yeah, that works that way. You can experience it just the same way. I really, of all the Clock Tower 3 levels, the one I found most interesting was the acid guy. He was a fascinating character in real history. It was an actual serial killer in England who used to dissolve his victims in acid, and yeah, creepy, but pretty scary premise, and made for a pretty good enemy in Clock Tower 3. Alright, so we'll try this again. You told someone about how much I like Lollipop Chainsaw. Okay, that should be good. Did they agree with me? Lollipop Chainsaw is an excellent game. Excellent. need to go back through this door. Duck in here. There's a lot of doors to remember and I don't get a map, so that's interesting. Oh well. If they want to laugh about her being feminist in any way, that's on them, but it is, so, you know. I stand by what I wrote about it, or said about it. Okay, we got that emblem. Fire orb. Good, 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 good. Collecting the loots up. Alright, so we moved up another level. Lots more doors to deal with. No little monster. Let's just duck in here. And it's another toilet. Gosh, this place has a lot of toilets. Just get the little monster to show up. Hopefully run away. Oh, not sure. No, there we go. I was just about to duck out of the door then. Okay. Go away. Oh, there's the green room. I wanted that one. Because I flicked a switch earlier on that had a leaf on it, so this must be this room's. And there's the water one. I would assume once I collect all 3 orbs... Oh, that's not half confusing. We'll put the fire orb back. This is a surprisingly obtuse puzzle to be thrown at players. The very first puzzle they have to deal with. I see. Water douses fire, fire burns grass, and grass consumes water. So I need to rearrange those 3 icons. I like Genshin. I don't mind Genshin. Like I said, the game plays nicely. It would have been better if it wasn't a gacha thing, but the game plays pretty good. I would probably have given it a go on PlayStation 5 because it is coming out on PlayStation 5 shortly. Fire burns leaf. Yep. Okay, so that's in the right spot. It's coming out on PlayStation 5 shortly, but unfortunately for it, so is Final Fantasy 14, and I'm getting prepared to get stuck back into that on PlayStation 5 too. I'll give that another go if I can find the time. I really enjoyed Final Fantasy 14. Really, really enjoyed it. In fact, I love that game. Really love that game. I actually went to a concert for Final Fantasy 14 while I was in Japan. That's how much I love that game. I do like Final Fantasy. Very, very much so. You could say it is precious to me. So, I need water. Ah! Where the heck's water? I'm not sure that cat was my friend. Oh, I'm not sure that cat was my friend at all. I think the cat brought the monster. If I like Australian art so much, why am I weak? You should wait till I do my visual novel of Nick Cave's and the Ass or the Angel, dude. I'm going to do that at some stage. I'm going to write a visual novel based on Nick Cave's horror. The Australian Gothic. Not a big genre, but it's good stuff. Alright, so hopefully the little monster's gone now. And... go away. Oh, he's going to chase me. Fine, buddy. Fine. Chase me all you want. I found the water one anyway. There he is. Go away. Creepy little stalker. Anyway, if I grab that, and now I put leaf on. I hope I've got this around the right way. Otherwise it's going to be annoying. And now I just need to drop this in here. Alright. Hopefully that is the right thing. Otherwise I've put all those icons in the wrong order. Like the opposite. I was meant to put the other way around. I know what I'm thinking. Not explaining myself very well. But anyway. Uh-oh. I did it! Yatta! I think I got the right puzzle order. I hope. And if that be right, now I just need to go back to... Where was that? Where was the warp gate? Where was the Stargate? It was downstairs, wasn't it? Yeah, I think it was. Yes! I got it to the Stargate. I escaped. So there's an idea of how the game works for you. That took me 11 minutes. And there were a couple of different medallions you can earn as well. Never run, never be seen, never be heard. Unfortunately, I didn't earn any of those medallions. But yeah, that gives you an idea of how the game plays. It's not bad. That's just a prologue. We'll continue on a little bit in a second. The unit of time in Japan is how long it takes Kiryu to beat up one thug. Yeah, that's a good... that's probably a fair assessment. Alright. So, now we might be in another dimension. That'd be cool.
That should do it. Now to inform Mr. Chester.
Now to inform Mr. Chester. No.
Please don't tell Dad. He wants to do bad things with that portal.
He wants to do bad things with that portal. This family is messed up.
After you tried to attack me, why should I listen to you?
Use this portal and the whole world could be at risk.
If I like visual novels, why am I playing something with gameplay? I like things with gameplay too.
Excuse me, I have to go.
Speaking of visual novels, the House of Fata Morgana comes out this week on Nintendo Switch, so I'm looking forward to giving that a go. I never actually played that when it released. I think it was just PlayStation Vita release originally, but it looks really good, so I'm looking forward to getting stuck into that. Never played it.
What now?
Okay, we failed Liam. What now? Oh, what's that? That's creepy. It's got eyes all over the body, but none in its head.
What on earth are you?
Well, even the old man doesn't know.
What's next, Mr. Chester?
Find your way into the hell realm. I'll take over from there.
Find your way into the hell realm. I'll take over from here. Okay.
Good. At least our destinations are known.
What was that?
Oh, she wants to go to the hell realm. Interesting. There's more going on with her than we think.
Master, May has been taken.
What? By who?
A man wrapped in bandages. He came through the portal.
Florine, I'll leave May in your hands.
You can count on me.
May is your child, Master. Surely you should rescue her yourself.
We need to prepare the soul chalice. Come, lady. I can use a hand.
Not the best parent in the world. Maybe not going to win any Parenting of the Year awards.
Hey, you!
Alright, so... Oh!
You must be the new maid.
It's waifu number 2. I think.
I'm Florine.
Explorer girl. What's her name?
The name's
Nancy.
Nancy. Chester's number 1 assistant.
Mr. Chester's number 1 assistant. Okay. Sure.
Actually, yes.
Catch you later, Florence. See if you can keep up.
Well, she's enthusiastic.
It's Florine.
Ooh, this is the Nightmare Realm.
The fourth dimension truly exists.
The 4th dimension. Oh, another waifu. I mean, maybe a demon one, but she got wings. So, she's pretty cool. This game's full of them. I can barely hear the voices, but there you go. I'm glad that you like the low voice volume. Another visitor. Why is there a cake in the hell dimension? Oh, Dragon Fae, Guardian of the 4th Realm.
Sorry.
She got twin tails too.
We can talk later. I'm in a hurry. A girl I know was kidnapped. Have you seen her?
Why, yes. Her captain has retreated into the dark realm.
Into the Dark Realm.
Another man also I know, followed by a rather bubbly girl.
Liam and Nancy. You didn't question any of them.
I've been assigned here as an observer. Nothing more.
So you
Ain't she
understand
useless?
them.
Hey, I wanted to use the cake. Let me use the cake, please.
Where am I?
Ooh, this looks creepy.
Greetings, mortal.
It's red and black. Ambience. That's always something to be worried about. What are we looking at? Oh, it's another waifu demon this time.
You're War Maiden?
Ah, War Maiden. I do like her.
Your new master, Mr. Chester. You must obey his every word. With his help, War Maiden shall soon be resurrected.
So she must be the one we're trying to resurrect. Gotcha.
I sense much chaos within
That's a
you.
pretty noble cause, if you ask me.
Perhaps
I'm all for
you
that.
should join us.
Yeah, but the man's obeying a woman, you see. So it kind of works in a roundabout. So she's really only obeying the War Maiden here. I mean, that's ultimately what we're all trying to do here, resurrect her. So once she's resurrected, I assume she's going to take over the world.
Chester wants to use the soul chalice to revive War Maiden.
Yeah, see?
No, I can worry about that later.
Why worry? I hope we get the... I hope this is like alternate endings and you can choose to resurrect her. That's my goal now. I want to help out. We should try seducing her. Yeah, that works as well. I'm just going to go and have this cake, this fourth dimensional cake. I'm sure it's delicious. Looks chocolatey. Alright. With that... Oh, she's got a cut on her cheek now. That was also part of the last Clea. As the game went on, they took more wounds. Alright. So here are all the different doors. I assume we can only go through this one right now, so let's do it. Nope, can't go through that one. My bad. That one. This is the Dark Realm. Stranger Things. Obviously inspired by Stranger Things. Okay, so Dark Realm is rocks and stuff. And a cake. Dark World cake. Have a slice of that. Save the game. Okie dokie. So... you may have noticed you actually need to solve these, figure out what the puzzle is first. Uh-oh. You actually need to figure out what the puzzle is before you can solve it. So that's pretty cool. I do like that. I like when games don't hold your hand in terms of explaining the puzzles as well. That they give you the chance to muddle your way through. The Myst effect, if anybody's played that old game. Myst is very much like that. A few facts, huh? What facts have you got to share with us, Diddy? Writing classes present short sentences and simple syntax as superior because that's the easiest to teach, and hence I have no idea what you're aiming at here, but sure, why not? I can agree with it. Having just watched I recently rewatched 1984, the film with John Hurt from a couple of decades ago, and yeah, was reminded of the way that 1984 argues that language has been simplified as a way of controlling the population. At last I have deserted my brethren in the Chaos Realm to study in solitude, this little text says. Through complete darkness my mastery of chaos mana will match even War Maidens, well at least. Why are the arcane lights scattered across these caves? Were they erected by divine beings? Not sure what all that's about. But that would be what we're after. That monster creeps me out. Something severe. Come on, move on. Move along, buddy. Because I wanted to go this way, you see. Nope, can't go that way. Can go that way. Just flick the switch and off we go. Whoa! This is all very blue. So there's a switch for the blue. Hello, I'm sorry, I have no idea how to pronounce your name. Jacques? Jacques? I'm really sorry, I'm not good with European style names. But welcome to the stream. Thanks for joining us. It is, isn't it? This game really is a very confusing, because especially when you're trying to duck back and forth out of the way of these stupid monsters as they come chasing you. I mean, this game is definitely designed to be a bit bewildering that way. Oh, great. Thanks for clarifying that, Yuck. Thank you. Yeah. I need to get better at pronouncing names in general. Uh-oh. Get lost. I'm running like the wind. Oh, I didn't want to go that way. So that switch was there. Oop. I better hide. Might come through that door in a second. So I noticed there's no toilets in this one to flush. In the previous level there were toilets everywhere that you could flush to help flush the enemy out. Haha. But in this one, no such luck. You just have to hope you don't get caught. Anyway, I've managed to get out of here. So now... Oh, bugger. He's just standing there waiting for me. How absolutely rude of him. Go away. You're lost. Is he still there? What's he doing? Oi, matey. Have I hit a bug? If I somehow accidentally triggered a bug and this guy's just not going to go away. What do I do? He's not going away. Let's just do it. I made a run for it. That's pretty cool. Oh, I can even save the game. Maybe. Well, that wasn't very well communicated at all, because you can't save the game when there's a threat nearby. And the fact that it let me save means that he's obviously not a threat at the moment. So, well, now we've got 3 different rooms to look into here. Fine. What's that? Hello, eyeball. Ah, there we go. So we've got that one. Now I've just got to find the spot to dump it. Uh-oh. Run like the wind. Don't get caught. I've got nowhere to hide, so I'm just ducking and diving and hoping for the best. Oh dear, he's gonna catch me, he's gonna catch me! He caught me. He caught me! Alright, well, I think that's probably a good place to stop, because I actually have to go an awful long way back. Oh no, I don't actually. No, I was going to say I have to go a long way back, but I actually saved with plenty of time, so... We'll continue on, we'll give it another go. I was going to just leave in anger, but... Oh, so he's not there. That was a bug. He was just hanging around when he wasn't actually there. Developer might want to look into that, because I'm sure the developer is watching this stream. Definitely going to want to check that. I was being sarcastic. I don't know if the developer's watching this stream at all. I'd be surprised if they do. But I will put it in my review, so hopefully the Developer does see that. Alright, so this is a confusing mess of rooms. Go to 6. There's a hiding spot there, thank God. So remember there's a hiding spot in room 6. Everybody. 7. There we go. Now I just got to find... Uh-oh. Oh, come on. Damn it. Damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it. I'm getting close. Try again. If at first you don't succeed, try again. Let's go into this room. Oh, hang on. No. I wanted to go into 1 first, wasn't it? And then grab that. Nope. That wasn't where I wanted to go. It was 7, wasn't it? Room 7 was the one that had the spot for this gem. So where was it? I think it was here, wasn't it? I think it was in here. There we go. Now I just have to hope I can get back without Mr. Monster finding me. Uh-oh. Come on, buddy. Move along. Got ya. Let's get out of here. Got it. Yatta! And now we're in a red room. Gosh, this puzzle thing goes on forever, doesn't it? So we've got another room of this sort to solve. Anyway, now I'm definitely going to call an end to this stream tonight. I think I've given you a good idea of what Clea 2 involves. I will have a review up on chilidownloaded.net. Probably in the next couple of days or so. I'm going to continue on with this offline and see how far I go. I don't think it's going to be too long a game anyway. The original wasn't, but it's not bad. It's not bad at all. So my review, unless things go south from here, the review will probably be fairly positive. Anyway, thanks everyone for joining us on the stream. I hope that was interesting. We will be back later on in this week with the next stream. I'm not sure what we'll be playing, but you know, we'll give it a go. And yeah, we'll see you then. Thanks as always for joining us. See you next time.